Hello everyone! Hopefully the audio is better now. Petra, you are still in super potato mode right now. Pat, 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 pat. Hello, welcome back. How's the audio, guys? Hopefully the audio is a bit better now. Great? Okay, good. Couch potato, literally. Yeah, Petra. Petra got cozy and is not moving. Miss Petra. Yes, Miss Petra's very tired today. Even though she did, like, nothing. Hello! Petra is so cute. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, it must have been some, like, random audio issue then. I'm not sure what happened. There's our shop link that is pinned if anyone would like to support us or buy a hat for their snake. Welcome back, everyone. Snake is very eepy because she is a snake. Yes, Petra's very sleepy. Eepy Petra. Petra's eyes are so pretty. I feel like I say this so often, but there's just, you could see them really nice on, what's it called? You could see them really nice on streams for whatever reason. They're just so green and yellow and just, they're so pretty. It's fall/autumn for me and it feels like winter. Oh no! Me and Petra are like just transitioning into fall. Hello! Hi, Vanessa. Petra is the beauty queen. She is. Is she a Ballpython? I have one named Binks. He's with me right now and he's trying to eat grass. I bought a hat too. Aw, thank you. Yeah, she is the Ballpython. Can I keep both a snake and a cat? You can, but you just need to keep them separate. You need to make sure the cat can't get into the snake's cage or can't get burned by the heat bulbs. And you need to make sure the snake can't get to the cat. And then you're fine. In your description, it says, I can't green screen, but I can screen record. I would rather not you screen record my content because that's stealing my content and then I would have to take action, so please don't do that. Because now that we're monetized, I believe our content is copyrighted unless I give you permission. She reminds me of a baked dessert. She does. She's like a cinnamon roll. Hi, welcome in. I wish I could get a snake, but my parents won't let me, even though they're not scary. Maybe in the future. For now, just do your research, and then once you can get a snake or once your parents allow you, you're ready to go. Pat, 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 pat. I have a snake and 2 cats. Whenever I leave, I always close the door in the room he's in. Yeah, as long as you like keep the snake in a separate room or the cats in a separate room, you're fine. Hello, welcome back. I have mixed feelings when it comes to snakes. That's okay. Petra is a certified potato and snake. She is. Petra is certified potato. She has her degree, her license, everything. Do you allow Petra to go outside and slither on grass? She's allowed outside. If I let her slither on grass, it depends where it is because I like check to make sure the grass isn't dirty or it isn't sprayed first. I haven't watched that yet, so I don't really have an opinion. Leopard geckos are so cute. I want a leopard gecko. I really want a frog too. Well, I have frogs, but I want a non-aquatic frog. I want a tree frog. I want a hognose. Hognoses are cute. I yoinked a snake yesterday. Nice. I think snakes are cool, honestly. I wanted one so bad, but my parents hate snakes, so I got a leopard gecko. Any recommendations for my first snake when I do plan on getting one again? For beginners, I recommend corn snakes and king snakes, but since you have experience with exotics, ball pythons are great too if you're willing to do a little extra research. My friend has a ball python. Nice. Oh, Pac-Man frogs. Pac-Man frogs are so cute. I'm thinking about getting a reptile safe grass seeds for my ball python. Do you think it's a good idea? Yeah, I don't see why not. I just wouldn't cover the entire tank. I would just like sprinkle them in a few areas because you need to be able to see your ball python. And if there's too much of it, then I feel like that could cause issues if the snake accidentally eats it. If there's like so much everywhere. But if you just like plant a little bit in the corners, I don't see an issue. I would love a lavender morph hognose. That's so cute. What is a nickname for your snake? I just kind of call her like Petra or Potato. I call her like Petra in different voices. Yeah, I love Pac-Man frogs. I could get one and just like, I obviously would never, but I could literally get one and put it in a bucket and I feel like they would just be content. I bought a ball python and named it Potato after Petra. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you. Can you do a Q&A video? We are doing a Q&A video. I'm currently working on it for the 20K special. It's going to be a 2-part video, so I'm working on getting part 1 out. Hello. I have a whole land/zoo, and I have so many ball pythons. They're adorable. And I have wolves, foxes, and birds. My zoo will be open soon in Lexington, Kentucky. Oh, nice. Petra lives with me currently. I don't live with my parents. Should I make a second channel dedicated to my snake? If you wanted to. Pac-Man frogs are territorial though, I think. I'm not sure. Does she recognize/react to her name? She doesn't react to her name, but she like if I go Petra and it's like kind of loud and sudden, not like obviously I never scream at her, but if I go like Petra, then she'll kind of turn and she'll be like, huh? Is the 20K special coming out after the 100K special? I'm working on it. And honestly, videos take a long time to edit, especially since if I were to keep this video like not 2 parts, it would be probably an hour long. So unless you edit videos like often and you're a YouTuber that has like a lot of stuff that they're currently doing, because I'm balancing not only editing a ton of stuff behind the scenes, I'm also managing a store, I'm managing Patreon and other websites, I'm managing YouTube, and then I'm also trying to get my education, so your patience would be great. Hi, Timmy. What cage size would you think is better for a male ball python, a 75 or a custom-made 150-gallon? 150 is like a little bit big for a ball python. I would say a 75-gallon. If you do the 150-gallon, I would just say just like put a lot of stuff in it so the snake feels secure. Either one though. I think I'm gonna ask for a lizard first and then a snake. Nice. My snake has a rock in his mouth. Help. Oh no, get that out. One time Petra ate a wood chip and I like freaked out, but I got it out. How long do you think the 20K special is gonna be? It's probably gonna be a bit over like 10-12 minutes. Editing is very hard. It is, especially when there's a bunch of little edits like there are in my videos. How long do you think that, like, in runtime? Yeah, it's gonna be like about like 10, 12, 15 minutes the longest. Petra, it's been like between this and the other live, you've been like a potato for 20 minutes. Yeah, I like running. I don't love doing sprints, but I like to jog. I like running. Petra, what are you doing? Come on, you gotta move. You're being too potato. You're gonna get stuck like that forever. Forever, Petra. She's so calm. She is. Petra, can I scoop you? Can I scoop you like a ice cream? Come here. Oh, Petra. Petra potato. Oh, she didn't want to be picked up. She's like, how dare you? I unpotatoed Petra while trying to pick her up. I'm so sorry. Petra's so offended. Bye, thanks for joining us. How do you sell stuff on a website? We have an Etsy. I do like blue raspberry slushies. I run 3 miles an hour every week and it helps my stamina. Nice. Potato no more. Yeah, now she is a noodle once more. How much does she weigh? She weighs about like 2 to 3 pounds. Does she ever show aggression towards you or other animals / people? No. My favorite food? I really like salad. Is it during the day for you or night right now or nighttime? Just asking. Is Petra up during the day sometimes? Right now it is like 6:20 p.m. for us. So this is when Petra is taking one of her naps in the day, and then she'll probably be really active again at like around 8, 9 o'clock. Please don't share your ages in the chat. Tell Petra I said not to be a grumpy potato. Petra, don't be a grumpy potato. Oh, she's hiding her face now. Petra, don't hide your face. People want to see you. Potato. Read my comments. I am reading your comments. You only commented like once. You said potato and I read it a few minutes ago. Does Petra like being outside? She does. Petra likes climbing and looking at stuff outside. Bye-bye. I have to go do chores for money. Bye. Petra, face the camera. Come here. I'm just going to turn you around ever so gently. There we go. Look how much nicer it is when the people can see you. Bye. Thanks for joining us. How did your channel grow so fast? I'm not sure, honestly. Where is Banana? Banana is on my couch right now. She's moving her little pupils. Knowing that snakes don't have eyelids, I thought that their eyes were completely static. Yeah, no, she can look around. Petra is stunning. Thank you. I have to go. Great live. Thank you. Bye. Thanks for joining us. Who's Banana? Oh, it's this octopus stuffed animal that I bought for Petra that we had in camera one live. The tiniest little tongue flicks. People always ask me why they can't see Petra's tongue flicks. It's because she only does like the tiniest little ones. She like never sticks her full tongue out. She's not a potato. She is a French fry. Aw. My snake Binks does a dance when he gets picked up. Aw, it's so cute. Does he like wiggle? Yeah, everyone, boop Petra. Boop. I am quite lonely at school. Do you have any tips? Be friendly. Go up to people that you also see that are like not alone, but maybe like by themselves for the moment during class. Just start small conversations. Be like, oh, wow, this teacher assigned a lot of homework. What do you think about this teacher? A really good icebreaker is, what teachers do you have? Or like, do you know if there's homework tonight? Stuff like that. I love your videos. Thank you. Is there a snake species that won't grow so large? Maybe a garden snake? No, garden snakes get to a good size too. I'm not sure. I saw this girl. She looked alone too, so I sit beside her in a few classes. Introduce yourself. Say hi. My snake screeched once, and I thought there was a demon with me, and then my snake looked at me and did a little wiggle. Also, have you ever seen Petra yawn? I was traumatized when mine did. Yeah, I've seen Petra yawn a bunch of times. Ribbon snakes. I don't know too much about ribbon snakes. I have a novel coming up soon that I have to do, and I used to think essays were bad. Aw. I'm going to try and draw Petra. Okay, tag us when you're done. We'd love to see it. Snakes make noise. They do. They do like little squeaks and little puffs of air. They're like quiet noises, but my snake yawns a lot. Aw. I'm surprised Petra hasn't yawned yet. I had a pet snake, but I played outside with her and she wiggled away. Oh no, I hope you found her. Hello, welcome in. This is why you guys always ask me, like, why does Petra never play with the rope? This is not a rope for playing. This is a rope for her to lounge on. This is her sitting rope. Smooth snakes don't get that big, but they pass away pretty quick, I'm sure. We just got another ball python today. Nice. Does she have sharp teeth? Not really. I mean, they're sharp, but they're super tiny, so you don't feel them. Does Petra like snacks? I think so. I mean, unfortunately, I don't really get the opportunity to give her snacks because she only eats like once or twice a month. I held my friend's crested gecko and it scratched me. Now I have a scar. Their nails are tiny. It'll heal quick. I found a snake in my garage. Any ideas how it might have gotten in? Is there any like cracks or anything in the bricks or like the wall near the garage? Favorite lizard? I like leopard geckos. They're cute. Or chameleons. Chameleons are super cute. She is a little cutie for us and a scary natural disaster for rats. Entire tiger or grizzly bear, same with cats, though. We humans tend to love the little pretty predators. Yeah, Petra's not a very good predator, honestly. I don't think she'd survive a day in the wild. Banjo got bit by toucan the other day. He told me on call when he was hanging him for like 10 minutes straight. The feeding response was nothing to worry about. Aww. Yeah, that's why usually if Petra's like hanging when I'm holding her, that's like her telling me I want to get down. So I just put her down whenever she does that. You're my favorite person. Aw, thank you. She is judging. No, Petra's not judging you. She's just staring very deeply into your soul. Do all snakes eat once or twice a month? No, they all eat at like slightly different times. If a snake is younger, it'll eat like once or twice a week. It'll eat like much more often, or like once a week, or once every other week. Petra used to eat once every other week. Now she eats about once a month because she's older. I want a panther chameleon. Oh, nice. What size rats do you feed Petra? She eats small rats. Can you pet her? I can. Hello. Pat, pat, pat. I saw a gecko at a museum. It croaked and it was like kind of rainbow. Oh, nice. That was probably like a veiled chameleon. Oh, he was like hanging off his hand with his jaw. Oh no. I have an axolotl, and I thought I'd be able to pick her up and stuff, but it turns out that's not true at all. Yeah, you can't pick up axolotls. It's not good for them. My favorite bug. I like praying mantises. Does Petra stare at you at night like she wants to eat you? She definitely stares at me at night. I don't think she wants to eat me, though. I know she's a ball python, but, like, what is her breed? Mine is an albino black pastel. Oh, nice. Petra is a bumblebee ball python. She is a predator for naps. Yeah, Petra is hunting naps like there's no tomorrow. Petra would win any staring contest. She would, because she doesn't have eyelids. In my science class, we have a snake in a tank at the back of the class. I forgot its name, though. Oh, nice. Hello, welcome in. What's Petra's favorite color to wear? I'm not sure. She wears pink a lot because, I don't know, I just find a lot of pink fabric. I didn't even do it on, I know she's a girl, but, like, I didn't even do it on purpose. She just has a lot of pink clothes. She's really big. Assuming she is really big. Assuming her enclosure is very large, where do you keep it? It's just on a table in the corner of my room, on like a long table. This person says, I love Petra. Petra says, thank you. Yeah, ball pythons can't eat people. I don't even think she like recognizes me as food. I think she's like too not smart enough. I saw a mini snake on my walk home. Oh, nice. What is Petra's favorite color? Probably like blue, like teal or purple. What is Petra's favorite hat? Her strawberry hat. I might try to draw Petra in class because I get bored and sometimes I draw snakes randomly. Aw, that's cool. Do you think Petra understands you sometimes? Yes, I do. How do you make her hats? They're made from a lot of different materials. I usually start with like a little like felt hat base and then I decorate it. Or like sometimes I use cardboard if I want like an entirely like customizable hat. How much are her frozen thawed rodents and where do you get them from? She needs 2 small rats per feeding. So it's like about $20-ish, I would say. It's like 15, 20 depending where you go. And you could just get them from any pet store. They're in the fridge where they keep the frozen fish food usually. What is Petra's morph? She is a bumblebee ball python. What is Petra's favorite wig? Maybe the green one? I don't know. She doesn't really have a favorite. She just kind of wears all of them. My science class has 2 snakes in the back. They are corn snakes. Oh, nice. What is her favorite toy? I would say her favorite toy is this purple ball. I'm debating whether I should put a hat on Petra. I think I'm going to try. Petra, would you mind if I put a hat on you? I don't think you would. Just grab one from behind me. Petra, can I please put a hat on you? Dude. Oh, Petra's wearing a hat now. Is she sleepy? A little bit. She's just hanging out. She's not asleep. Do you think if I go to a pet store and ask if I can hold a snake, they will let me? It depends. I don't recommend just going there to ask to hold a snake because it's kind of like I don't know how to describe it. It's not like a petting zoo, so some people who work there might say no or might be like a little bit rude to you about it. You could try though. My very first video with a ball python I ever saw was a rescue video. A female ball python was abandoned under a tree and all they could do was curling into a ball and lay there bitten by 330 ticks. Oh, I saw that video. I'm glad they rescued her. Wow, so stylish. Yes, Petra is very stylish with her new hat. Do you have any other snakes? No, just her. Is the strawberry clay on her hat? Yeah, it's like a very light air dry clay. How do you make her hats? I make them with a little like felt base, and then I paint them and I make accessories with hot glue or air dry clay. Who is this fashionista? She is going to be setting all of the trends with that fabulous hat. This is Petra. She is a Ballpython. Do you have any experience in animation? A little bit. Like, if I really needed to, I could probably animate, but not well. Yes, Petra. Petra is a baddie. Do you have any other pets in general, or just Petra? I have other pets. I know the pet stores I go to only let you hold an animal after you let them know you want to buy an animal. Yeah, that usually makes sense. I remember Decora Petra. Yeah, we need to bring Decora Petra back. I want to make her a Decora outfit. I want to do like all the styles with her. I think that'll be really cute. Petra, your hat is falling off just a little. There we go. Just a little bit. Hello, welcome in. So if you guys are wondering, this is how I record my videos. Whenever I need to record, I just wait until Petra sits down, and then I just go, okay, here's your hat, and then I just record. And she doesn't really mind, because she was sitting down anyway. Are you thinking about getting any more pets soon? No, probably not. I'm kind of like at max capacity for animals right now. She's just letting it stay on her, LOL. Yeah, she doesn't mind. The hats are like very light. She probably barely feels it. Can I buy a hat for my cat, or will it be too small? If you want to, you could. Petra's head is like a little bit bigger than a quarter. So if you have a kitten, or if you just want a mini, like a little mini hat, you could. Can we still buy a hat even if we don't have a snake? Of course, yeah. They work for like all small animals. You could probably use them for like a doll or a stuffed animal too. The link is in the pinned comment if you guys would like to buy a hat. Okay, Petra, thank you for wearing your hat for us. I'm gonna take that off you now. So yeah, Petra totally doesn't mind like wearing hats. This is proof. She's just sitting down. I want to be an animal rehabilitator when I'm old enough. Oh, nice. I've had Petra for 2 years. Do you share any of your other pets online? Sometimes I post about like the frogs. No, I'm not homeschooled anymore. I went back to school for my last few years. Hello, welcome in. Is your store a full-time job, or do you have another job? I have another job. The store is just like more of like a fun little thing we do on the side. And if we get a sale, it's like, oh, yay, I made a few bucks for Petra. But it's just more so I could make hats for you guys. No personal questions, please. Do you like snakes? I do. Where did you get Petra from? I unfortunately don't know the name of the store, but it was like this exotics family-run business. Well, it was. It's still open, probably, but Petra, you're very potato-ish today. That's super adorable to see a ball python laying on a human bed so confidently, knowing that is her home, her safest place. Yeah, Petra loves my bed. She's super cozy. And I'm just so grateful that I'm at a place where Petra trusts me so much, where I could literally just like put something on her head and she doesn't care at all, because she knows that I'm like not gonna hurt her and she's safe. Petra is 3 years old. I want to put Petra on my pillow because I feel bad that she's just sitting on her toy right now. Here, Petra, would you like to sit on a pillow? I feel like you deserve to sit on a pillow. Come here. We don't need to sit on toys. We could have a nice seat for you. There you go. Here, sit down, get cozy. There we go. Petra is finally on the throne that she deserves. Do you know why her breed is called a bumblebee? I think it just has to do with like her yellow and like black stripes. I'm looking for an exotic at my Humane Society, but because they do an exotic program, but they don't get a lot of reptiles like snakes, but they do get a lot of rabbits or guinea pigs, sometimes turtles and ferrets. Oh, nice. I recommend going to reptile shows or like small run exotic businesses. What are your frogs' names? Their names are Melon, Scoot, Squid, and Speckle. I wish I could super chat. You both deserve it so much. It's okay, don't worry about it. Ego still kind of flinches when I put hats on him. It's okay. He's still a little bit head shy. He's still a baby. She's beautiful. Thank you. Time to sleep in my time zone. Bye-bye, you and Petra. Bye. Thanks for joining us. What pets do you have? I have African dwarf frogs. I have a vampire crab. I have betta fish. I have anoles. I have a tarantula. I'm going to get isopods soon, I think. I just said I'm not going to get any more animals, but I think I'm going to get isopods soon. Hello. So with that, I think we're going to get going soon because we've been live for like 2 hours, not 2 hours, for like an hour with the 2 lives combined. So we're going to get going at like 35 minutes. So put your final questions and comments in the chat. Petra is about ready for a nap. She's very cozy on my pillow, so. What are the genders of your froggos? I have 3 female and 1 male, I think. I thought one was a male, but then it ended up being a female, I think. I'm pretty sure. She's so cute. Thank you. I have a snake, a dog, and some fishes. Nice. The tiniest periscope, lifting up her head ever so slightly. That's so cool. I have 3 hissing cockroaches. I want hissing cockroaches. They're so cool. I wanted ones for a while. I have 2 betta fish. Do any of your pets lay eggs? I've had one of my lizards lay empty eggs like 1 or 2 times. Can you show her terrarium? Her tank or her terrarium is shown in a bunch of our videos, but I'm not going to be showing it this live. Do you have any mammals or just reptiles? Well, the crab is a crustacean technically, and then the others are fish, and the frogs are amphibians, but no, I don't own any mammals. How do you tell what gender a snake is for a newborn ball python? It's hard with newborns because you can't really tell from how big they are because they're not full grown. You could tell by like some differences in the tail, and then there's also a technique called popping where you kind of like look under their tail. There's like, you could just Google how to tell if a snake is a male or female. There's people who could explain it a lot better than I could. Bye, thanks for joining us. We're going to be live for about 1 more minute, so if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to put them in the chat, and then we're going to get going. My mom is horrified of snakes because there was one in my house once, but most snakes are cute. Most snakes are cute. I like snakes. But everyone has different opinions, and everyone has fears, so. At what age will Petra be full grown, or is she already full grown? She'll probably be full grown at like 5, 6 years old. Probably like 5 years old. I have a fluffy kitten, and my mom checked him and only saw a fur claw or something. Yeah, I don't know how to check if cats are male or female as kittens. Could you do a butterfly hat? Ooh, that's a good idea. Butterfly hat would be cute. or a bow hat. We actually have some hats with bows coming with the next launch. How tall is Petra? She's about like maybe like 3 inches tall. Petra's very short, if you couldn't notice. I have a black bull snake. Oh, cool. With that, we are at 35 minutes. So I'm going to answer like 1 or 2 more questions if we get any more. And then we're going to get going because I have stuff to do. Petra is sleepy. And we've been live for like an hour. Petra. Bye. Thanks for joining us. So with that, we're going to get going. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Let's answer 2 more questions. Do you like to draw? I do. I do a lot of digital art. I also do a lot of black and white sketches. Is Petra the only snake you have? Yes. Do you love rabbits? I do. Long live. Yeah, we've been live for like an hour. Well, I want to give Petra a chance to slither around because she really hasn't been out too much today, so. Bye. I love your videos and I can't wait for another live. Thank you. Bye. Thanks for joining us, everyone. All the things that big YouTubers say, like and subscribe and the notifications and like the live and this and that. Please have a good day or night. Thank you so much for all the comments and questions. Bye. Thanks for joining us. Have a good day or night. Oh, Petra's going to give you guys a kiss. Thanks for joining us.